In the far northwest of Nepal, hidden among silent forests and untouched mountains, lies a place so breathtaking that it feels like a dream. Rara Lake. This is the largest lake in Nepal, resting peacefully at an altitude of 2,990 meters above sea level, like a sapphire jewel placed gently in the lap of the Himalayas. Far from the noise of cities, beyond the reach of crowded roads, Rara remains one of the most remote and pristine lakes in all of Asia, pure, sacred, and untouched by time. Its waters are unbelievably clear, a deep, crystal blue that mirrors the sky so perfectly, it becomes hard to tell where heaven ends and earth begins. When the wind is still, the lake reflects the surrounding hills, clouds, and pine forests like a living painting, calm, flawless, eternal. But Rara Lake is more than beauty. It is silence. It is peace. It is the kind of place where nature speaks without words. Surrounding this magical lake is Rara National Park, a protected paradise filled with ancient pine, spruce, and juniper forests where the air is fresh, the land is wild, and every step feels sacred. In these forests, rare and beautiful wildlife still roam freely. The elusive musk deer moves quietly through the trees. The Himalayan black bear wanders the deep woods. Colorful birds fly over the shining waters. And hidden in the wilderness, life continues in perfect harmony. Just as it has for centuries, the lake changes with the seasons. In spring, wildflowers bloom along its banks and migratory birds return to its shores, filling the air with color and song. In summer, the water glows a brilliant turquoise under the warm Himalayan sun, surrounded by lush green forests stretching endlessly in every direction. In autumn, the forests turn golden and red, and the lake reflects a canvas of colors so vivid it seems almost unreal. And in winter, snow blankets the mountains and forests around Rara, transforming it into a silent, frozen wonderland, raw, mysterious, and deeply beautiful. For seasons, for faces, one eternal lake. Rara is not just a lake. It is a sanctuary, a place where the earth still remembers its original beauty. A place where the mountains guard the silence, where the forests protect the wild, and where the water carries the soul of the land. Reaching Rara is not easy. The journey is long, the roads are rough, and the path demands patience. Most travelers must trek for days through remote mountain trails, crossing rivers, climbing steep ridges, and passing through tiny villages where life moves slowly and simply. There are no luxury hotels here, no crowded tourist shops, no noise, just mountains, just forests, just silence. And perhaps that is what makes Rara so extraordinary, because the greatest beauty in life is often found in the places that require the greatest effort to reach. And when travelers finally stand on the shores of Rara, all the hardship disappears. There is only wonder, only peace, only the overwhelming feeling of standing before something truly pure. Local people who live near Rara have a saying, that the lake has a soul, that it watches over the land and the people who call this place home. Generations of families have lived beside its waters, fished from its shores, and drawn strength from its presence. For them, Rara is not just a lake. It is an ancestor, a guardian, a gift from the mountains. In a world that grows louder every day, Rara Lake remains quiet. In a world that changes so fast, Rara remains timeless. It is a reminder that somewhere in this world, beauty still exists in its purest form. Untouched, unspoiled, unforgettable. For the people of Mugu district, Rara is more than a destination. It is pride, it is identity, it is the shining heart of the mountains. And for all who witness it, whether they travel for days to reach its shores, or discover it through a screen from the other side of the world, Rara becomes more than a lake. It becomes a feeling of awe, a feeling of humility, a feeling of deep connection to something far greater than ourselves. Because Rara Lake is not simply a wonder of nature. It is the spirit of wild Nepal, pure, resilient, and breathtakingly beautiful. It is proof that the most precious things in this world are those that remain untamed, those that cannot be bought, built, or manufactured, those that can only be experienced with open eyes, an open heart, and a soul willing to be moved. And in the silent blue waters of Rara, the true spirit of Nepal shines forever. This is Rara, Nepal's greatest secret, the jewel of the Himalayas. And a place that, once seen, can never be forgotten.